Hey folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Happy the Gnome Mage on Thunderstrike EU. Hope you guys are doing well. I've just been playing casually. It's what is it? It's Thursday evening. I've had a very long day at work. Not stressful, but just a bit full on. A bit heavy. Ooh. And I was just going to play on my own just to de-stress a bit, but I thought, you know what, let's just whack the camera on and let's have a little chat. So this might not be a super long episode, I'm not sure. I just thought, yeah, why not? So, yeah, hope you are well. We are still in Stranglethorn Vale. I've just been finishing up some of the mastery quests. I'm currently looking for panthers, which are stealthed, which is very annoying. There's Bagthera, who we need eventually. We're getting close to 38. We probably will do it in this video if we go in hand in. I still haven't been to Booty Bay. I haven't really been able to play much today or yesterday evening, really. It was a long day. It was an office day, and the office that I work in is in the next... Ooh, Shadow Cat Hide. Is in the next county to me, which I guess is... It's not like a state, it's more like a... How could I describe... I don't know what the equal bit would be. Maybe like a locality? I don't know what you guys would call it, but it's basically... We call them boroughs or counties. And they all have their own, like, little sort of local councils, which is, you know, like a form of local government and stuff like that. So... and it's, you know, it's right next to the county that I'm in, but the connecting travel is a bit of a flipping pain. So usually what I do is, luckily, Kirst works in a school in that other county. So I usually get the train into the village where she works, and then I get one of the local trains into the main city, because where I'm from, which is, I'd say, like a mid-sized town, while there are trains... You could theoretically get a train from here to there. You'd have to change about 3 times, and it takes ages, where it's much quicker to just... to jump in the car with Kirsten and then get the local train in. Anyway, what that means is... oh my gosh. Is me getting up a lot earlier than I usually do, when Kirst gets up, bless her. And then... travelling in, and it has been snowing and icy, and it's been real crazy in this part of the UK today. So it was a bit treacherous getting in. I thought the trains might get cancelled. I thought I was going to fall over at some point walking in, but it was all okay. And then we basically had a full meeting all day. I'm talking, you know, from 8:30 till 5. Now, people have much more stressful and intensive jobs than that, but, you know, in my little world of, you know, that would be considered like a more intense day. I think I've talked briefly about what I do. I'm not going to talk too much about it, because I don't want to divulge that information, but... I work in data. I'm a data, I don't know what you call it, data officer for a third sector organization, or, you know, like a charity organization. So I do all that, all the stats and figures and stuff like that. So I sit on, for some reason, I'm considered part of, like, the leadership team. Even though I don't do any management and stuff like that, I guess it's because I'm the one sort of data specialist in that team. So I get pulled into those bigger meetings, and I'll be honest, sometimes I'm sat there just like, I'm not supposed to be here. You know, like this is what grown-ups talk about. But I really enjoy it. And when I do go in, because I get on with a lot, I'd say a majority of the staff, if not all of them. But, you know, it was a bit intense. We talk about everything, you know, from, it's not, you know, the data part of it's actually very a small side of it. But, you know, I'm always trying to learn about other sides of the organization and things like that. So, and yeah, we do the organization that I work with. It means that sometimes we see sadder parts of society, I suppose, and we had to reflect on some of that today. And even though, like I've talked about my past jobs, my previous jobs to this were very much intensive face-to-face work within like the homeless sector and stuff like that. And it's not exactly what I do now, but it's sort of it's somewhat similar. And obviously, it's, you know, there can be a lot of sadness and chaos when, you know, in that kind of stuff. So we had to reflect on some stuff, and you know, it can be a bit intense. And even though I'm a data officer and I often just work with figures and stats and numbers, the fact that I come from a more face-to-face background means that I've always tried to remember when looking at that, you know, stats and figures, that I'm dealing with real, you know, there's real people behind there and stuff like that. So that was it was good. It was sad, but it was good. So that's why it was a bit mentally heavy. And then got home. I think both me and Kirst, we both just had long days. I'd say hers was probably much more stressful. But so yeah, we made a quick tea and then we chilled, and then we went up to bed like literally about 8 p.m. And then I woke up and the dog wanted to go down for a wee, you know, the usual thing. So I got up and I thought, you know what, I'm going to play a little bit of my Mage and chill out a bit. It's just nice to be able to do that and put some of the real world to the back of your mind for a little bit. Well, this has worked a treat. I was hoping that by turning the camera on and just rambling a little bit, this quest would go by a bit quicker, because I'll be honest, I am not a fan of looking for, like, stealth mobs. Like, I always, whenever I know this quest is coming up, I'm always a bit like, oh, not this one. But this has gone absolutely fine, so we will probably run up to the camp and hand these all in. I would say we've probably got enough to level, maybe. We might be a little bit short. But if not, I might, off-camera, run down and hand in to Booty Bay. Anyway, how are you guys? Thank you for all of the lovely responses to the video since the new year. It's been really good engagement. I really appreciate it, as usual. And especially the new Skyrim playthrough. People seem to be really enjoying it. It's, I guess, a bit different, where it's not this... I've talked about it already. I feel like I'm going over again, but, you know, I'm not talking like this in the Skyrim video. I'm not talking about real life, and it's less conversational. It's more, you know, it's more of like an old style Let's Play, I guess, but it's not... I don't know. I've tried to blend a few things. If any of you know about my... I don't know if I've ever really talked about what influenced me in YouTube. That might be something to talk about one day. But one of my biggest and favourite YouTubers / content creators / streamers is Sips from the Yogscast. For many reasons. I genuinely just find him incredibly funny. And how can I describe it? It doesn't feel like a character. It just feels like it always just feels like a guy playing games, relaxed. There's no, I don't know, there's no pretense there. I really I enjoy all kinds of YouTubers like that. Northern Lion, Guzu. It just feels like people playing games, and there's no like over the top. It doesn't feel like a performance, I guess. But like, I've definitely pulled influence from that sort of Sips's sort of playthrough style back when he did more playthrough content. Obviously, he's just a full-time live streamer now. And I'm sure if you then went and watched, also Sorcerer Dave as well, a big one, big influence on me. So I've tried to pull from all of those, and like, and what I liked about them is they play the game, and it's not walkthrough style. I don't want to do that, but it's not also, it's not like completely like, oh, I don't know what's happening. I'm experiencing this for the first time. Like, it just feels very like, you kind of forget that someone's playing it. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain, but it just feels there's a very easy connection there to make with the character and the person talking. So I'm sure if you went back and watched that, you'd probably see the influences there. Hello. But I've been really enjoying it. It's something a bit different, and people seem to be really liking it. So thank you very much for
Have a good one.
the lovely response to it.
Safe.
Well met. Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
I'm guessing these are coming into orange now. Yeah, Raptor. Okay, Tiger's still... Yeah, we'll do Tiger Mastery. I've also decided that if I play something once, and I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, or whether I'm going to enjoy it, what I've done, and it worked with Subnautica, and I do enjoy that, and it's probably one day going to become a series. But obviously the first time I called it episode 1, and I was like, this is the new playthrough, blah, 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 blah. I've renamed it now to MIDI Tries or Let's Try or something like that, you know. Basically, it's giving a game a go and seeing what we think of it from like a half an hour / hour playthrough. And then from that, we can sort of curate games that we'd like to play a bit more. So yeah, Subnautica will come back, but I think it also means that I can put a bit more variety stuff on the channel without worrying about, oh no, am I actually going to enjoy this and stuff like that. There's less pressure onto it. I can just, and then if you guys go, yes, I'd like to see you play this, or no, that didn't really vibe with the channel, we can do that. That is also, I mean, I've ripped that directly from Sips. Sips used to do something called Evening with Sips, where he'd play something for half an hour to an hour, and then depending on whether he liked it or his audience liked it, it may become a playthrough. And I think that's what we're going to do, because it means I can play some more games. Like I said, I'm repeating myself, but without the pressure of feeling like I have to turn everything into a series. So yeah, look forward to that. I certainly am. There's a few things that I'd like to try. There were certain things that I remember when Dragon Age Veilguard came out. That's kind of the thing that made me think, oh right, yeah, I shouldn't expect everything to become a series. Like, I think if I'd called that, you know, let's try Veilguard, we could have just gone, yeah, we played for an hour, it seems fun. Clearly not for me. Not because of, you know, all of the drama around it. I just couldn't really vibe with it. So let's move on. You know, and I think I may have even just deleted those videos just because I just thought no. So yeah, and it means I can also share games with you, like, you know, that from my past and stuff. And if it just becomes a one-shot little video, that's fine. And then yeah. I think I've talked about this before, but I'm almost certain I have some form of ADHD. Now, I know before people start going. I know loads of people say they've got it and stuff like that. I'm not trying to say it just because, oh, look, I'm quirky and I have this. I find like a lot of my thinking tracks with, what, ADHD minds and stuff like that. A big one being hyperfixations. And sometimes it can be games, then it can be reading, then it can be D&D and stuff like that, or then it can be Pokemon and stuff like that, and I'll be like, yes, this is my thing, and then it'll go and stuff like that. But I can feel in the back of my mind, D&D and world building it's coming back with a vengeance. I haven't done any world building for a while, or any D&D stuff for a while. We're probably going to reset and start again with a smaller group. What I've realised is, over the last year, and it was good, we've had loads of different players come into our group and try it out and stuff like that, and that's great. I'll never turn anyone away from trying D&D, because it is, I'm sure if you played it, you know how incredible it is, and how different it is to what people expect it to be. I think that's the big thing, isn't it? Like, people expect like it's people like looking over, pushing their glasses up and being like, I rolled a 17, man. It's it's more nuanced than that, and there's a lot more creativity to it than that. But people do play a very sort of numbers game, don't they? But yeah, I think for the effort that I've put into creating a world and a campaign and stuff, having people in and out all the time, and then having to think, okay, why is this character not here anymore, or why is this character turned up? So I think I'm going to just run a campaign with 3 people. One will be Questie, obviously, and then 3P, who is, I've mentioned before, is someone I play games with, and Questie's cousin, and a very good friend of mine, and his partner. I think I'm probably going to keep it like small like that, and sort of lay out the expectation of, like, what I never did originally is did the whole social contract thing, which is a sort of D&D thing that a lot of DMs do, where there's a bit of a contract. Like, I spend my week and my free time writing and building a game for you guys to play. In return, I expect, this, and this. Maybe not expect, but maybe some people write it that clearly. But you say, what I would like from this is that if you say you're going to attend, please attend. Respect the rules at the table. Don't talk about other stuff at the table. We can talk before or after, but respect the game and stuff like that. I never did that, so our table's always been super social, and I've never really minded that. But it also meant that I feel like we've never got as... I feel like we could have got a lot further with a more focused table. So I think I'm going to probably do something like that in the future. Anyway, I was saying that because, yeah, in the back of my mind, I've been thinking of ideas for a new setting and stuff like that. So I was thinking I might even make a video of that one day, of like my process when I'm doing world building, because it is genuinely one of my favorite like hobbies. I find it incredibly creatively rewarding. Like, I think the world that I created, which most of the campaigns have been in, I think I've had it for about 7 or 8 years, and we only really started playing it about 3 or 4 years ago. I did a few one-shots in it. But I've built that over the years, There's everything, there's continents, there's politics, there's geography, there's history, and there's gods and religion, and I continue to just flesh it out throughout, the years and stuff. And I've been thinking, like, do I just start again with this new thing, or do I tweak what we've already got, or do I change the era that we're doing it in this time? It could be the same physical geographical continent, but it could be thousands of years later or before, and yeah, I've been thinking about doing stuff like that. So if you see any D&D stuff on, you'll know that I've been gripped by the hyperfixation of world building in D&D. Will this level
What can I
us?
do for you? See you around.
No.
Farewell.
What could we do to level up? Try and kill Sindal? We'll go have a look, see if he's up. I need to get those troll legends at some point. They're a bit... They're in like a ruin, aren't they? If people have been... If people have been through there... Oh. And have killed some of the trolls, it might be a bit easier. I think there's also a quest to kill those trolls or something, so maybe I wait until that point. Okay, let's see if... He's up here, isn't he? Is he up? No, he's not. Target Sin. Oh. No, doesn't look like he's up. Okay. What do we do? Do we wait? Let's try something. Could I get a non-layer 3 layer? Right, please. Smiley face. Let's see if anyone responds. It's not super busy at the moment. Cheers, bud. Okay, the range changing. Or the layers changing. Okay, it's not raining on here, but... Okay, so that hasn't worked. I'm just going to do a slash target Sindal just to see if he's not about, which he's not. Gosh, I don't know what to do. Thank you, Eli, for that. Let's see if anyone is working their way into the trolls. Oof, didn't want that to happen. Okay, this might be okay. It looks like there's... Okay, there's someone working their way through. Winterzug. That's a hunter. That's a warrior. I wonder if he's doing his quest for What's the axe called? Whirlwind axe. Me and Kirsten, a lovely guildie called Fen, we got Kirsty's Whirlwind axe nice and early on her warrior a couple of days ago, which was good. She was really happy with it. It's such a good weapon. Like, it really is such a good weapon. I think we... Oh, no, we did... I did play WoW last night. Sorry. I just didn't play Happy. I played my Paladin with Kirsten. We did Gnome Gun. We had a really good run. Really friendly group. Which is always nice. I'm saying GZ, I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure he was already 60. Maybe he wasn't. Why? Why would you come here? Right, we're going to have to go into you. Into another polymorph. Okay, that was very well timed. No, that's not good. Okay, we need to... right, we need to get you down. Okay, this is not good. Oh no, there's respawns. Not good. No. No. Oh, this is close. Come on, a big crit or something would be great. Oh, God. Okay. You know what? I need to risk getting ahead of the respawns, so... I'm going to do that. Oh, frick. Can I just cheese this? Can I just... Let me up. Yes, okay. Okay. Oh, they're dead. Awesome. Who's this? Jarvan and Ramdor, thank you very much for clearing this. I know you're Hordies, but we're all one happy family here. Give you all a little greet. I'll help this shaman. Okay, we need the third troll legend, which is over here, apparently. Let's evocate. I can't be bothered drinking. Oh, I need to buff. There we are. Nice big crit there. nearly half damage. This video is probably coming out Saturday or Sunday. So there's a video all sorted for Friday. It's Kirsty's birthday weekend, and we're doing a little party tomorrow. Nothing too crazy. We're all on a bit of a health kick, you know, New Year's stuff, and so yeah, no, it's not going to be super boozy or anything like that. And then we've got a few things to do over the weekend, so I don't know how much time I will get to do videos, so there might not be one Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, you... Why? Good job I've got these potions. Oh, and look at you walking in just perfectly. Go on, move on. Okay. Let's drink and eat. I don't know if anyone cares, but this is the cup that I always drink from when I'm working at my desk. If you're wondering what it is, it's some penguins. It's from Chester Zoo, which is an amazing institution. I know some people are against zoos, and I completely understand that stance. All I would say is, like, I think zoos for entertainment purposes and without any conservation efforts are most probably, like, not great, you know. But Chester Zoo does a lot of conservation work and a lot of, you know, repopulation work. And it's not like, I mean, you could argue, if you are of that stance where you believe all captivity is cruelty, then oh, there's our level up. Then you'll never be swayed by what I'm saying. But oh, this is gonna be difficult. You know, it's not like you're walking around looking at animals in tiny little cages. You know, they've got big enclosures and stuff like that. And yeah, they do loads of conservation stuff, which is great. Okay, I don't know how well this is going to go. He hasn't pulled by the looks of it yet. Now he has. That Chris has helped a lot. Okay, we then need to go into you. This is not good. Yeah, and that resist makes it a lot worse. I think we're going to have to pull out. What's up? Come on. Okay, and then I think we focus on getting this. And then we get the hell out of here. Okay, we did it. Let's get another point of shatter. And we're level 38. Awesome. New Frostbolt. Obviously, as you may know, the way I've been saving money is by not getting... Obviously, we haven't trained any fire spells, so we're already making a lot more money. Or saving money. I need to get Mage armor. I need a new Blizzard for dungeons. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Right, so I'm going to go hand this in and go to Booty Bay, I think, and hand the rest in. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I should say guys and gals. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been maybe a little more low energy than usual, but, you know, it's been a bit of a long day. But I'm doing well, and I hope you guys are as well. Love you loads. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.